Welcome to the Prep Zone and welcome to the playoffs. We're here at Mandeville High School for volleyball action as Thibodaux travels to take on the Mandeville High Lady Skippers. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Schullingham. Coach, it's playoff time. What are you telling your girls coming into the playoffs this season?
We still have to work to get better every single match. So we know it's playoffs. We know everybody's under pressure, added pressure, and we have to defend our home court tonight. So we need to definitely show up with our best volleyball and hope that this isn't, hope that this just sets the tone for us moving forward.
You're taking on the 31 seed Thibodaux. What's it going to take to beat them tonight?
We need to be steady on our side. We have not seen them yet this year, so we just have to worry about us. We need to make sure our ball control is where it needs to be and that our offense is balanced. So as long as we play together as a team, we're feeling confident.
Pre-game with Coach Martin. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the Prep Zone, and now we're in the playoffs. Can you give us a rundown on how your season went?
Yeah, so we had some really high points in the beginning of the season. We kind of hit our low point, but we kind of picked it up at the end. We didn't do well as we planned in district, but we did really compete very hard. We went point to point with almost every single game, so they're looking to prove themselves now. I think it's probably been about 9 to 10 years since Thibodaux High has been playoffs. So they're really, really excited for the opportunity, and they're ready to get it.
What's it going to take to beat Mandeville here in the first round tonight?
So it's going to take a lot of defense. They have some really strong hitters. They definitely have number 5 and number 35 that kind of runs the court. Their setter is very, very good with her tipping and controlling their side of the court. So our defense really has to pick it up in our blocking. If we can do that, we can manage our hitting and we can manage their open spots. But it's really going to be the matter of our defense and our blocks at this point.
And Caroline Bonner serving to kick off the 2019 playoffs as Mandeville serves over to Thibodaux. Thibodaux sending a free ball over back to Mandeville. There's Bonner. Anderson outside looking for Pierce. And to the floor. Coach Martin looking for a redo because it hit the backboard. Saying it hit the top of the backboard. No, they're having none of it. Moving on very quickly as Bonner serves once again. And a free ball over. Anderson, Oos, floor. 2-0, Mandeville leads here in the first set. Here in this first round playoff matchup. Mandeville, the 2 seed, facing number 31, Thibodaux. And a loud crowd here. Officials letting Coach Martin. That one hit over, and let's see if they call it. No, they say it went out, no touch. But there, right before the ball was put in play, the officials letting Coach Martin know why that wasn't a redo, saying 15 feet or higher is an out. And that one pushed forward, and a free ball over for Thibodaux. Anderson, Oos on the slide. And Oos tips that one over. Pushed, Pierce ready for it. Anderson, Oos, laser shot and that one falls to the floor. Makes it 4-0 here in the first set. Mandeville leading. Bonner with the service over. Back set, tipped over. Marquez ready for it. Pierce, big hit, and that's out of bounds off the ricochet as that went off of Shantavia Nora. Makes it 5-0 Lady Skippers. Bonner service over. Service into the net there. Makes it 5-1. Serving senior captain Carly Marce with the service over there. Pierce hits it over. 5-2. Lady Skippers leading. Serving Carly Marce, the senior libero, also nominated for Student of the Year at Thibodaux. That one way up there. Here's Anderson looking to get it to Pierce with the big hit there. Great job by Mars laying out for it. Big hit tipped up. Marquez. Great job once again by Mars keeping that one up in play. Anderson out to Pierce, and that's in. Well done getting her body in position. It was a little awkward there, but she was able to move around and get that hit away. It falls inbounds over their far sideline. Makes it 6-2 here in the first. Back set, Gomez. Looking to catch him off guard. Pierce ready for it. Anderson looking to catch him off guard, and Thibodaux ready for it. Anderson to Pierce. And touched before going out of bounds. 6-3, Mandeville leading here in the first. Brings up Josephine Weimer. Service over. The assists leader for Thibodaux. Tipped up to the floor, undefended area there on the backside. Gets it around Anderson, and Gomez hits it a little to the right. Nobody home, makes it 6-4. Lady Skippers leading here in the first. Kept in as Bonner read it the whole way, saw that it wasn't, wow, that one out of bounds. But Bonner saw that it wasn't going to go out of bounds. Passed it back in. Good read there, good veteran move by the senior Caroline Bonner. 7-4 here in the first, Mandeville leading. Anderson to Gomez to the floor. That one hit so much power behind it there, it kind of caught Richard and Mars and froze them as it lands right in between them, falls to the floor, makes it 8-4 Lady Skippers here in the first. Anderson with the service over. Anderson looking for Procassi. That one off the tape into the floor. The kill for the senior Procassi. 3 seniors on this Mandeville squad. Caroline Bonner, Sadie Gomez, and Emery Procassi. Service over there, Anderson. Back set, big hit there to the floor. The kill for Alexis Morvant. Morvant with an offer from Southeastern Louisiana University to play volleyball. Ashiri Wolf, another one of the senior captains, up to serve for Thibodaux. Anderson backs at Pierce with a laser to the floor. Cassidy Curlin checks in as Bonner checks out. It's 10-5, Lady Skippers leading here in the first. Pierce with the service over. Marquez to Curlin, long. That one's sailing out of bounds past that back line, makes it 10-6, Lady Skippers. Morvant serving once again. Procassi sending it back inside. Curlin into the net. 10-7 here in the first. Anderson, Pierce from beyond the attack line there. A lot on that one. Sends it sailing past that back line out of bounds, and it's 10-8. Lady Skippers. Morvant serving over, and that's an ace for Morvant. And Thibodaux within one of tying it up with the Lady Skippers. Morvant looking to tie it up here. Service over, goes up into the rafters. Marquez gets it back in and a free ball over from Gomez. Back set, big hit there, touch, out of bounds, and it's tied up 10 apiece here at Mandeville. Here in the first set. Anderson, Gomez, kept in play and a tip over by Thibodaux. Gomez to the floor. And there Mandeville reclaims the lead 11-10. Brings up the sophomore libero, Marquez to serve, and that one goes sailing out of bounds. Tied back up, 11 apiece. And Kyla Porsche checks in to serve for the Lady Tigers. Anderson looking for Pierce. Morris gets under it. Hit there. Oh, good diving save there by Thibodaux. Tip back up and over. Up to the ceiling. That's going to be out. Makes it 12-11 Lady Skippers. As Hannah Dosat checks in. Dosat service over. Big hit there. Anderson looking for Oos to the floor. Over there, far sideline. That one in makes it 13-11 Lady Skippers. Dosat service over once again. There's Mars. Back set. Thibodaux hits it long. That one going up into the bleachers there on the Mandeville side. So 14-11 Lady Skippers leading as Dosat continues to serve. Slapped over. Pierce ready for it. Here's Pierce from beyond the attack line. Here's Curlin to the floor. Cassidy Curlin packing a punch there. Full contact, great angle, right to the floor. 15-11 here in the first. Tipped over. Dosat ready for it. There's Curlin again, and that's out as that was touched there by Brianna Truehill, rolling out of bounds on that far sideline. And we'll have a timeout on the floor as Mandeville leads 16-11 here in the first. 16-11 coming out of the timeout. Hannah Dosat serving, and that one goes long. 16-12. That'll bring in Lacey Richard. And that's an ace for Richard. It's at 16-13 here in the first, Mandeville leading. Richard also in the running for Student of the Year at Thibodaux High School. Anderson to Oos. Marquez tipped over. And that tipped out of bounds. A little too much on it. She was trying to hit it behind Anderson. It tipped it back too far. It goes out of bounds over on that far side. Makes it 17-13 Mandeville here in the first. Brings up senior Caroline Bonner to serve once again. Big hit there to the floor. The kill for Shirey Wolf, the senior captain for Thibodaux. That one ricocheting off of Mandeville and out of bounds. Makes it 17-14 here in the first. Brings up Mars to serve. Pierce. Looking to catch him off guard there, but Mandeville's ready for it. And a free ball needs to get over. Morris gets it there. Here's Anderson looking to Pierce. Wow, Morris under it again, into the net, and a free ball over. Anderson looking for Pierce again, and there for the kill. Laser shot there, indefensible. That one, Richard tried to make a play on it, and it just went rogue off the left side of her fist. 18-14, Lady Skippers. Gabby Oos serves this one over. A tip, Gomez gets it over, and a campfire ball. As that one falls in between three Thibodaux players, all facing inward looking at it. 19-14 here in the first as Oos serves this one. Slapped over by Morvant. And Gomez, big shot there. Mars was able to get under it, and they call Mandeville in the net. Makes it 19-15 here in the first. Josephine Weimer. Service over. Pierce. They're going to call two. Yeah. Oh, net on Thibodaux. It's 20-15 here in the first. Procassi checks in as Dosat comes out. And Ashlyn Anderson serving this one over. And that's slapped into the net as Hebert caught it on the descent. And Coach Martin will take a timeout as Mandeville leads 21-15 here in the first. Anderson, service over coming out of the timeout. Looking to tip it over. Gomez ready for it, and now Gomez tipping it over there. Anderson, wow, laser shot there. You hear the crack as it made contact. Gomez hitting it over. And Pierce hit it right to where Thibodaux was out of position, had to reach for it. Reaching for it caused a bit of an awkward hit, causing it to go off balance and to the floor. 22-15 here in the first. Mandeville leading, and Anderson sends that one into the net. 22-16. Ashiri Wolf. Serving over for the Lady Tigers. Anderson looking for Gomez. And let's say free ball needs to get over. Thibodaux gets it there. Good hustle by the Lady Tigers. Pierce, that went up to the ceiling, and that's kept in play. And I'm sure they're Thibodaux happy that the officials didn't call that one out, even though it hit the ceiling. That it resulted in a Thibodaux point. Great hustle from the Lady Tigers. And that service goes into the net. Makes it 23-17. Brings up Taylor Pierce to serve. Long set over and beating the block there of Procassi and Gomez. They're splitting their arms, going through, falling to the floor. Great job there by Thibodaux, bringing up Alexis Morvant to serve. Morvant. And that one swung down on it and didn't make full contact as it goes into the net. 24-18 set point for the Lady Skippers. As Madeline Marquez is up to serve. Good forward spin on the service over from Marquez. Hit there. Anderson looking for Curlin. And that one rode the net down, falling to the floor, but didn't get over to the Thibodaux side. Point for Thibodaux. 24-19. Here at set point 2. Kyla Porsche. Service over. Anderson, Oos with the kill. And Mandeville takes set 1, 25-19. So Mars to serve this one to get set 2 underway. Mandeville took set 1, 25-19. Pierce didn't get all the contact on that one. And Thibodaux takes the lead 1-0 to start off set 2. Mars serves this one over. Marquez to Anderson, back set to Oos to the floor, beating the block there as they went arms straight up and down. They weren't exactly shoulder to shoulder there, so she hit it in, it split and fell right to the floor. And it's tied up 1 apiece as Oos serves this one. Back set. Oos keeping it in play. And Pierce to the floor. 2-1 here in the second. Gabby Oos continuing to serve. And that one goes into the net, tied up 2-2. Brings up Josephine Weimer to serve. Weimer service over, popped up. Doesn't quite hit the rafters, and Pierce will send a free ball over. Put a lot of speed on that one. Dosak, good job backing up the front line there. Gomez sends a laser to the floor. 3-2, Mandeville leading here in the second. Emery Procassi checking in as Hannah Dosak comes out. And Ashlyn Anderson will serve for the Lady Skippers. This one slapped over, but Gomez pops it back over. Now Bonner hits it back in as Marquez sends the free ball over. Great hustle there from the Lady Skippers. Tipped over, Pierce, Anderson, Procassi. And the point, they're saying they want a touch from Thibodaux, and there the officials sign it over. Yeah, they're saying there was a touch from the Lady Tigers. So 4-2 Lady Skippers. Anderson serving the ball over. And that one hit into the net. They call 4 hits on Thibodaux. Makes it 5-2 Lady Skippers. That one went over into the Mandeville cheering section in the bleachers on the other side of the court. And you see Caroline Bonner giving the ball to Ashlyn Anderson to serve. Hit there. Here's Pierce. Mars ready for it. Too much on it there. Hit over by Shirey Wolf. Makes it 6-2 Lady Skippers here in the second. Anderson continuing to serve. Back set there, and Gomez having none of it. The block there. Thibodaux went to casually tip the ball over. Gomez said, nah. Knocked it right back to the floor. 7-2 Lady Skippers leading. Anderson, Pierce to the floor there as it ricocheted off the hand of Alexis Morvant. It's hard to defend that. You jump up trying to, block the ball down, but it's coming with such force and at such an angle that it goes to the floor. And there, that is an unforced service error going out of bounds. Mandeville still leading 8-3 here in the second. Wolf with the service over. And Procassi sends the free ball. Big hit from Pierce. You hear the crack there as he made contact. Huge hit from the third-year starter. Taylor Pierce serving. And Thibodaux will send a free ball over. Procassi. Pierce hit that one on the descent, sending it right into the net, making it 9-4 Lady Skippers. Brings up Alexis Morvant to serve. Weimer, big hit there, goes into the net. Brianna Truehill makes it 10-4 Lady Skippers here in the second. Maddie Marquez up to serve. Marquez, the ace leader for the Lady Skippers on the season. There a kill for Thibodaux. As Mandeville still leads 10-5 here in the second. And that'll bring up Kyla Porsche. Great eye there by Taylor Pierce to let that one go. 11-5 Lady Skippers. Emery Procassi serving. And when hitting the tape, making it over. Anderson looking for Pierce. My goodness. And Pierce there from beyond the attack line, just sending a laser over to the Lady Tigers, and a timeout called on the floor as Mandeville leads 12-5 here in the second. Procassi continuing to serve, coming out of the timeout. There is an ace for Procassi. Sent a rocket over, not handled cleanly. It goes out of bounds over there by the Thibodaux bench. 13-5 Lady Skippers. Procassi serving once again. That one pulling. Oh, and a big collision there as this one falls to the floor. There, Kyla Porsche able to walk it off. Toughness there. 14-5 Mandeville leading as Emery Procassi continues to serve. Service into the net makes it 14-6 here in the second. Ball goes to Lacey Richard to serve. Anderson looking for Oos to the floor. It was out of reach of Lacey Richard, nearly frozen. She just kind of stuck her hand out a little bit to try and make a play on it, but it went the opposite direction and falls to the floor. 15-6 here in the second as Caroline Bonner serves this one over. Big hit there, blocked back by Oos with the block. (16-6). Lady Skippers leading. And Caroline Bonner continuing to serve for the Lady Skippers. Back set. Oh, wow. Anderson getting way up there, and before they even had an opportunity to make a play on it, Pierce sends it to the floor. 17-6. Bonner sending it over. Pierce with the tip. Anderson, Oos, floor. Right there, far sideline, right there by the sideline. But in. Good job by Oos seeing a vulnerable area open on the court, hitting it to it. for the kill. It's 18-6. Mandeville leading here in the second, and we have a timeout on the floor. Bonner serving coming out of the timeout. Mandeville leading 18-6. Service tipped over to an Taylor Pierce tipped it up. She was letting the team know it's up, make a play on it. She got her hand under it, pancaked it up. But Mandeville thought it was down. 18-7 as Mars serves this one over. Anderson Oos. Pierce. Hitting it over, Bonner ready for it. Anderson over to Pierce. Wow, a laser. That one falls to the floor. Huge shot there from the junior Pierce. Makes it 19-7, Lady Skippers. Brings up Gabby Oos to serve. Free ball. And slapped over. No, too much on it from Alexis Morvant. It makes it 20-7 here in the second. Loose service over. Hit there from Morvant to the floor. Said earlier, Morvant drawing attention from Southeastern to go play volleyball over in Hammond. It's 20-8. Anderson looking to catch him off guard there. Thibodaux was ready for it. Pierce. Slapped over. It wasn't going long. It also wasn't going short. It was hit perfectly to an area where nobody was defending, right in the middle of a circle of them. Falling to the floor, making it 29 Lady Skippers. Big hit from Pierce. Mars, free ball over. Anderson to Pierce, to the floor. Man, if I had $1 for every time I've said that. Special combo there. (21-9). As Anderson serves this one over. Tipped up and over. Bonner ready for it. Here's Anderson. Gomez to the floor. And there Morvant put a hand up there to try and stop it as Gomez was hitting it over, but it came over with enough force that it kind of threw Morvant off balance. The ball slid down the tape and fell to the floor. 22-9, Lady Skippers leading. And that's out. 23-9, Lady Skippers. Anderson serving once again. And they're going to call a double hit. So set point here in the second set. Mandeville leading 24-9. Anderson service pulls left and out of bounds. Set point 2. Brianna Truehill checks into the match for Thibodaux. And Shirey Wolf is back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Wolf service long, and Mandeville takes set 2, 25-10. Bonner serving to kick off set 3. Here in this first round playoff match, Mandeville took sets 1 and 2. Set 1, 25-19. Set 2, 25-10. Here's Anderson looking for Pierce. Big hit there. And Mandeville on the board first. This one coming back over to the Mandeville side. That was hit with such force it took a while to retrieve the ball. There's Bonner serving it over once again. Tipped up and over by Thibodaux. Anderson looking for Pierce to the floor. 2-0, Mandeville leading. Back set, big hit there, tipped back. Mars ready for it. And Pierce, wow, good job by Mars. And that hit the antenna over there for the point for the Lady Skippers, making it 3-0 here in the third set. Tipped up and over, Bonner ready for it, into the net. And ricocheting off into the floor, putting Thibodaux on the board, 3-1. Carly Morse serving it over. Oos with the tip. That one going into the net and falling to the floor. 4-1, Lady Skippers leading. Gabby Oos back to serve. Number 2 on this Mandeville team with aces. Then a free ball over from Mars. Anderson, Pierce to the floor, unable to recover as it bounces off the net and back. Mandeville leads 5-1. Oos jump serve. Morvant slaps it over. Oh, Sadie Gomez sending that one over, touched by Thibodaux. Makes it 6-1, Lady Skippers. Gabby Oos continuing to serve. Dosat ready for it. Here's Anderson. Pierce to the floor. 7-1. Lady Skippers leading. Noose continuing to serve. Free ball. Wow. Big hit down from Alexis Morvant. Makes it 7-2, Lady Skippers here in the third. Josephine Weimer. And there's just a communication error. It was hit up and nobody went to make the play on it. 7-3 here in the third. Weimer service over. Bonner, Anderson, Gomez, floor. Big shot there as Mars was playing a good deal back. There was kind of a open area for Gomez to hit it to. And then she sends so much force that nobody really has much interest in getting in the way of a ball when Sadie Gomez makes full contact with it. And there Gomez hits it over again for the kill. A 9-3 here in the third. Anderson back to serve here in the third set. And that's an ace for the junior setter, Ashlyn Anderson. 10-3, Lady Skippers leading here in the third set of this first round match here in the state playoffs. Tipped by Morvant, way too much on that one. Sends it out of bounds. Makes it 11-3, Lady Skippers. Coach Martin takes a timeout. Mandeville leading 11-3 here in the third. Anderson service over, hitting the tape there coming out of the timeout. Mars will send a free ball over. There's Gomez to Anderson, and Procassi looking to clean it up, but crossing under the net. That makes it 11-4 here in the third. And a Shirey Wolf service over. Here's Pierce. Hit there. Great eye by Marquez, seeing that was going to come down rather than going out. And that falls to the floor there. Point for the Lady Skippers. Great job, though, as I was saying, by the sophomore libero Marquez to read that one the whole way. She saw that it was going to land inbounds had she not made a play on it. So she hit it back in so the Lady Skippers could keep it going. And there, Pierce with the service. This one hit up, and they say out of bounds as it's outside the antenna. And Mandeville leads 13-4 here in the third. Pierce a little off balance there on that serve. Sent it into the net. The unforced service error. So 13-5, Lady Skippers leading as Alexis Morvant is up to serve. Back set to Procassi. This one way up there over the rafters. That one hit the rafters, changes the trajectory, and falls to the floor. So 14-5, Lady Skippers brings up Maddie Marquez to serve. Wow, the ace leader with another ace. Makes it 15-5, Lady Skippers. She gets that really fast, good forward spin on it. It's hard to control when you're going to receive the ball. Marquez service over there, and another ace for Marquez. (16-5), Lady Skippers leading. So Marquez continues to serve this one. Hit over on the ricochet there. It came with such force. Thibodaux couldn't pass it to make a play for it. It just went right back over to the Mandeville side. Mandeville wasn't ready for it, and it falls to the floor, making it 16-6. Lady Skippers here in the third. Service over there from Porsche into the net. (17-6) here in the third is Emery Procassi up to serve. Procassi #1 in the senior class here at Mandeville High School. That one over and out of bounds. Oh, they'll say in. The line judge calls it in. They're right at the back line. Very close. It's 17-7. Service over, Lacey Richard puts it into the net. As Caroline Bonner checks back in. Bonner to serve here for the Lady Skippers. Anderson looking for Pierce. 19-17. I'm out of adjectives to use. Laser, rocket, shot, I want her autograph after the match, though. And we have a timeout on the floor as Mandeville leads 19-7 here in the third. Mandeville leading 19-7. Coming out of the timeout as Bonner serves that one over. Slapped over, Pierce ready for it. And there's Pierce once again with the kill. The kills leader for this Mandeville team, continuing to do what she does best. And Mandeville leads 20-7. Bonner serving that one over. Slapped there by Wolf. Anderson to Oos for the kill. Thibodaux saying they got it up, but the officials disagree, saying that hit the floor. 21-7. Lady Skippers leading here in the third. Tipped over, Pierce ready. Anderson back set, Oos on the slide. Good job by Mars getting under it there. Oos put a little too much on it there, and it was slammed down by Thibodaux, who was just waiting for it. 21-8 here in the third. Mandeville leading as Mars, senior captain, is up to serve. Pierce, too much on it. That one going past the back line. Mars, Dosat ready for it. Here's Anderson back set for Oos with the tip. Anderson to Pierce to the floor. 22-19. Lady Skippers leading. And Gabby Oos up to serve. And into the hit into the net by Morvant, 23-9. Oos serving that one over. That's an ace for Gabby Oos, and it is match point here in this first round matchup, with Gabby Oos looking to put it away for the Lady Skippers. Oos service over and to the floor, and the Lady Skippers take set 3, 25-9, and we'll move on to the second round of the Division I volleyball playoffs. So let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foles, Director of Broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Mandeville High School, where the Mandeville Lady Skippers defeat the Thibodaux Lady Tigers in 3, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.